Hey guys, welcome back to the C and J show. And I have my favorite gin and juice, and I have my sister Neek here. And today we're going to be talking about what is your relationship worth? Or maybe what your value is worth. When should you stay? When should you go? Heck, maybe you just don't even know because we don't be knowing half of the time. Okay, so Jen, I'm going to give it to you first. Now, let me ask you something. When should you leave your relationship? Is cheating, is it worth leaving?
Not necessarily. I think a person should leave when they're ready to leave. I think a person can cheat on you and you still not be ready to leave. I don't think you should leave if you're not ready. I think you can save yourself a lot of heartache if decide to stay or decide to leave and you weren't ready. You have like an open book. You're always questioning what if this, what if that, could I have done this, could I have done that, blah blah blah. I think it just gives you closure. I don't think cheating is the end all be all. A lot of times a lot of people work through cheating.
Yeah.
I think cheating itself is something personal. Like people cheat because they're missing something inside of them. It's not necessarily something towards their partner all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like,
And two, you gotta look at it too. I think cheating too is not sometimes where we can say, okay, you know what, it's inside of me. Some things is so easy to do. If we was just driving and we just had this Popeye's chicken, and then the next stop somebody else wants Wendy's, and we go. I'm gonna tell you, me knowing me, I can bypass Wendy's. I'm not really that's not nothing for me to want to get. I just had Popeyes, but I probably would get their lemonade. So I would get something just because I feel like maybe I have to get it, and it's not just a little small lemonade. What really harm could it do? And I'm happy. I'm happy with the Popeyes. I'm happy with what I just had. I just wanted to go. You just said you want to go to Wendy's. I'm cool, but because it's something on that menu that I like, which is their lemonades, they got a very good selection of lemonades for real. I'll just pick that up. But the thing is, what is the reason that is like, when do you say, okay, darling, you know what? Wait. You acting a little shady. You acting a little shady. You something you're not doing good. Do you leave for being cheated a couple of times? Do you leave because you want to see what's out there? What is all the reasons? When should you go? When is cheating is okay?
So wait, what your question is
It's everything.
yeah, I'm saying, so is it your partner cheating on you or you cheating on your partner?
Both.
Okay, so I'll say this. I think, especially I think with age and stuff like that, we really shouldn't be still. And what I understand, temptation is temptation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I feel like if you're not really with your partner and y'all are not really growing, and you're so focused all the time on just cheating, you're bored in that relationship, right? Because you should still be happy where you guys are excited to spend time together for one, whether it's trips, whether it's whatever, which I understand, everything, is gonna lose its spark, through work, through career, through whatever you're gonna have, time, and you don't have as much time to give to your partner. But if you're that bored where, or you have so much time to where, something is wrong, where you constantly want to cheat on that person, either you're not happy with them, you're not happy with yourself, because you have too much time on your hands. Because I think at a certain age, you just don't
But
have that
wait,
much
now,
time.
well, let's even say this. So then, if that's the case, because those things do come into play. Like you be thinking, oh, I just had the baby. We just had our first little baby,
Mm-hmm.
and you notice that baby did nothing. It actually added
more stress.
more stress to us because it's like, well, I thought it was gonna No, I thought we was like complete, like
A family
some
thing.
type of thing. Like I thought we had like this blood to blood thing or something like that. But that actually makes it worse for some reason. I don't even know why. Yeah, it makes it so bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why.
So funny.
Yeah, it's so bad. Now, I would say, why do you think? Because women have the issue with settling. Why do men cheat? And I'm gonna rephrase this too. Why is it that men cheat, and why is it that even in other relationships, same sex relationships, you would see that the stud would cheat too? Why is it the dominant one that seems like they run the show is the one that always cheats? It's like you're always seeking their attention. What is the reason for that?
Well, I would say this. I think a lot of the times, you know, men and women cheat for different reasons. Most of the time, a man, someone who's masculine, normally is going to cheat with their eyes. It's easier to cheat if you're cheating with your eyes because you're going to see something that's attractive and it's easy to, you 9 out of 10, you're probably going to want that. And it's
Yeah.
a quick, whatever, versus most, women and, stuff like that normally cheat because you lack something. 9 out of 10, most men, I can guarantee you, if you don't have the money, your girl is cheating on you with somebody who have no money, or have some money. My bad.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have conversation, 9 times out of 10, she's cheating on you with somebody with a wonderful conversation.
No.
Women gonna cheat for different reasons than men, and that's the reason why men normally don't take a one back from cheating because they know you cheated because you wanted to. You've meant it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
women,
It wasn't no.
it wasn't like a little, oh, you seen
Yeah.
them and it was a one night.
But I beg to differ though. I feel like these new girls don't care. These new girls.
That's. We ain't talking about them type of
Okay.
girls.
No.
We talking about just regular, decent.
People have just a little wholesome in you. You got a little wholesomeness in you. Just a little bit.
Most of the new girls not wholesome.
No.
9 out of 10, they just cheating because they probably want some money. You know what I mean? Or,
they want to have fun too.
Or they just want to have fun. You know, they city girls or whatever.
They're
you wanna call themselves.
savages.
Yeah,
Savage.
So that's something else. But I'm talking about just a regular, woman working day to day or whatever she got going on.
But I have the answer to all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody is paying. They're paying for somebody to tell you. We're paying for Steve Harvey to tell us. The thing is this: in every relationship, it does not matter who is who. Every relationship, the one. Now, this y'all, please listen to this very carefully, and I bet you think differently, and then you won't feel neglected. You won't feel like you have lost, because with some women, majority of us, we feel neglected. We feel like, Lord, I mean, I did everything. I gave you my every. I stopped a lot of stuff for you, and it's like, okay.
I think that's the problem, though, Cynthia.
Yes, it is. Now listen. Guess what? I'm finna solve this case for everybody right now. I'm finna solve this because if you tap in and do it, I bet you won't have not another problem. Now listen. When you break up with somebody, it's always one person that have a speech, and they're telling you not just the material things they did. They're telling you inner things that they didn't have to do. I picked you up. I supported you. I let you do this. You cheated 18 times, and I never did. A couple of your friends tried to talk to me, and I looked at the other way. We didn't have these kids. I went out my way to do a bunch for you. Now, in return, what your partner say to you makes all the difference in the world. What would he say? What would she say? Now, he should be able to say, a good one, well, babe, guess what? I did the same thing. Both of our parents passed. We had some relatives pass. I was there with you. You wanted to start your own business. I was there with you. Don't do that. Even if I did do something, and then I did this. I did this. Normally, somebody got something else to say. Mm-hmm. When they quiet and don't got much to say, you know why they don't have much to say? Because you allowed them to feel like they was just all of that in the bag of chips. So what happens is, even though you don't want to, something that everybody got to learn to do, you got to give what your mate is giving.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing about, we ain't talking about Christmas gifts or I gave you a car so you bought me a watch. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about give the same as your mate is giving you. Because then if you're giving the same, first of all, you're not going to lose if you give the same.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you don't want to do, because either way, you'll end up broken. Because if you want to show that, which most women try just to have that Martin Luther King speech, I did so much and I had to dream and I was right here. Girl, listen, at the end of the day, and we put that period at the end, it does not matter about all that junk that you're talking about. He can care 2 cents about none of that stuff, don't matter no more. Okay, you hit him with that line the first time and they did actually touch him. After that, it's like, yeah, girl, my mom, I done seen my mom did more than you, she had me. God dang, so what? Okay, now you get to this point where we got to start understanding that now you may be suffering from the person know that no matter what you do, that you're not going to leave because you got them so spoiled. So now they don't even know how to treat you because you just basically messed that up. And women do that. And some men do it too. But once you show up, like their mind is not the same because it's like, listen, if I had a bunch of bills to pay right now, Nick, what bill could you do? You know you can get away with not paying, and they would not turn your junk off.
Cable.
The cable.
Cable, yeah.
The cable?
Cable.
Cable for you? I thought the cable people turn that thing off real quick because they know people want to watch their stuff. Now, I'm going to say, for me, the water bill. Okay. It don't matter what you do. The people is not going to come. You got to really not be paying that water. But you know that that's the bill that you can get away with. And it's sad to say, but it's like that spoiled child or the child that you say you're going to beat them and you're going to discipline them and they don't and you don't. They get used to that. And that's the same thing that you're doing. You're building your own person when you sit there and you do way more than what they're giving. And then you feel real bad and you become a serial killer. Or you become bitter and you never want to marry. You never want to get into something because guess what? The person wasn't smart enough to grab that. What they did was took advantage because they knew. Like, let's be honest, that's what men do. I'm being honest. They say what we do. What they do, they know the wife, baby mama, girlfriend, y'all ain't going nowhere. We're not gonna go nowhere. Where you finna go? So why do I don't gotta explain? Listen, let me hurry up and get into a big argument with her. And it's so stupid and it's hurting you forever in his head. Yeah, there's just a better way for me to hurry up and get up out of this house so I can have some fun. But really, you just made something up. And you can be like, oh, babe, did you take that garbage out? Oh, my God. I didn't even get, you know what? I'm finna go, man. Hey, I'm going to my mom's like, okay, you just did all that because I asked you, did you take the garbage out? Man, look, you about ready to start this. You start this. And when I'm saying this, I'm thinking about my own self, you know? Because that's what they would do. And it's just like, when I get ready to come back out, yeah, baby, you know I was thinking about I was talking to my mom and stuff like that. Maybe I did take it. Maybe I did take it a little bit too far, didn't it? Yeah, because now you think you took it too far because you didn't do what you had to do. But if you give the same, even if you want to give more, how could you be hurt? Mm-hmm. And forget, think like a lady, be a man, doing all these crazy things. If you give what the person is giving you, you can't sit there and get hurt because you don't feel bad because you know all that stuff you did. I sacrificed working extra hours to give you this freaking gift. Boy, please. Or girl, like, no, you know what you did. So that would be saying like a working man that works with hours and gets up and slay versus the dude that's on the block that can probably make the money in a second. His thing is going to be different. Because I sure remember one of my exes said, no, listen to you ain't going to do that like that. Now, this money that I give you, girl, which makes me, you belong to me because I work for this money. These are hours. So if I ain't had nothing for you, I would not be giving you the money that I have to work for versus I can replace this. Like, hey, I got it like that. It's kind of different then. Yeah. You know? Give. You have to learn, give what you see. And I don't even care if you want to give more. And I'm talking about with everything, conversation, whatever. Because if things are going to grow, two people both should be saying the same thing. Do not ever let someone feel like you're not going to go nowhere. You're there to stay because they're going to take advantage of that more so than anything in the world. And that's something you don't ever want to put in somebody's head, that you, no matter what, would never leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I also think above all too, I think be clear. Like I feel like, every man and every woman, no matter what type of relationship you in, you should have your, look, this is my bottom line. This is absolutely something that I don't want to happen. Or this is my absolutely, this has to happen in my relationship. Like you have to be able to be available for me every Friday at 6 o'clock to do whatever. I don't care what it is. You need to be available every 6 o'clock on Friday.
Well, Nick, let me ask you this: is so do that becomes a control type of a thing? Or some people look at that like, okay, so she is so controlling, like we have to do this.
But no, because I'm not even saying like in that way. I'm using it as an example, but no, I don't feel. I feel like you let a person know, because I feel like then you telling a person no for something that they might want, even if it's just like, okay, well, you know what, maybe we can't do it every Friday at 6. But I'm gonna work with you. Let's do it every other Friday. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Unless, because I feel like people don't say what they want in the beginning of the relationships, or even we change every day. We're forever changing. Yeah. So there might be things that I might have wanted in the beginning of the relationship that I don't want no more, or it doesn't matter to me as much more now. But there's other things that matter more to me, and so I feel like you gotta always be vocal with the things that you want. You can't always just. Well, I mean, you know me since I was 18, so you shouldn't automatically know.
Yeah, I shouldn't even have to tell you.
No, you should have to say it, and you need to be able to say it.
So even with that, and G and I asked both how you feel about that. If somebody do come to you saying that, you knew me for so long, but you still change when they say, okay, now I like just this, because like you said, people do change. We're humans. We change and like different things. Okay, is it fair to look at, maybe you're looking at it from that angle if you were starting to do something, or is just you are personally changing? Do it have anything to do with maybe you're cheating, or is just this is just what I want now?
Yeah, no, I think it has. I think it go both ways. Sometimes, yes, people are not happy in their relationships, and yeah, they be cheating. You know what I mean? So they got a problem with every single thing, because what happens is the grass do be looking greener on the other side, because guess people don't, John don't care about you the way that this one care about you.
One more thing, because I don't know. Answer this. Nah, I don't know this. So we all know, well, to most people, we feel like once you in a relationship, you settle, you be looking very basic. You start looking basic with yourself all the time. You just look so you look so ugly. You look so basic. Now, if the person decided one day, like, no, you know what, I want to start working out, or I want to dress like I used to dress, it has nothing to do with I'm trying to talk to somebody else. Mm-hmm. For the person that want to get into that lane, how do you go and tell the different ones apart? Like, okay, is you doing this for somebody? Are you truly doing this because I want to look better now? It has nothing, even though we've been together for 20 years, it has nothing to do with somebody else. How do you break that down?
I don't think there's no way of differentiating that.
There's no way to differentiate that, yeah. I think what it has to do with, though, that's a mental thing within you. You have to be confident enough to know, like, look, I'm the prize. So if you decide that you're going to go out there and you're going to cheat or whatever you think you're going to do,
then go ahead. I invite you to.
That's you. You get what I'm saying?
I want you to go out there and do what you want to do. I don't want to keep you from doing what you want to do. Exactly.
Because I think that's the problem. And it's like that saying. It says, I don't want to mess it up, but basically it's like, let people do what they want to do, so you will see what they'll rather do. Mm-hmm. So you don't follow behind them, checking and they doing this, or make sure you home by 8 o'clock now. Yeah. Let me see what time you're gonna come in. Oh, 12 o'clock then pass. 1 o'clock then pass. 2 o'clock then. Oh, okay. So I see this. You want to come home at 6 o'clock in the morning. You want the sun to beat you home. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So in other words, we have to put it like this. I will let you know you're not a necessity, but you are a benefit to me, because I don't need you. So if you're here and I allow you in my presence, it should be for both of us to benefit each other because you never
And
need
that's
it.
the best relationships because it's a bonus on both ends. Because look, I know you don't need me, but you want me, so that's even better. Vice versa. I know that I don't need you, but I want you, so that's much better. I feel like those. I feel like it's just a bonus. It's just like
I think those bonds are stronger though.
Yeah.
When you're not like, being a private investigator into everything that they do.
Yeah.
You're not like calling crazy. Where are you? What you doing? Blah blah blah. It's like, bro.
Now see that's
I'll
gonna
give you enough rope to hang yourself.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
So I can do what I need to do.
Yeah. And then too, I think you gotta keep busy. Not saying keep busy, but you do gotta have something going on in your life because majority of the times I know back in the day it used to seem like men and even still now have so much of fun. Like their friends want to do so much of good things and women is like, girl, you want to go to the mall, get our nails done. Let's talk like, man, that junk's so boring. Like, seriously, nails done. Let's go get out. So we're going to talk over nails.
No, but you got to, you
have to do something exciting.
No, you have to find out the things that you like. A lot of women, especially black women, or women in general, I don't know. But, have pregnancies, early, been a mother since they was about 18, 19 years old. And, never really had an opportunity even to know, like, okay, what do I like to do in my free time?
Yeah.
What do I enjoy doing? I do think it's important because, like they say, an idle mind is a devil's playground. So you sitting home, you thinking all these scenarios that don't make sense. It's not real. You know what I mean?
It's not real.
So,
I done been there in that dark room thinking about all types of crazy stuff. It's not real.
Yeah. So it's just like you do got to get out. You do, because you not only are you messing your own mind up, but then it's like you starting something with somebody that's innocent, and it's just like.
And then too, you have to, ladies, and I want us to like once a week or so, we're gonna be live and doing some of these talks too, to kind of help everybody with different things, and just we can all encourage each other with different things. But sometimes I think it is good, get yourself dressed to the fullest, to your best, the best that you know how to get dressed, and walk out the door to see who all look at you outside of the person that you're with. It will to help your self-esteem. Not, you're not trying to cheat, but it boosts you up a little bit to feel. No,
I don't agree with that.
What?
I think because a lot of times people step out, they may look as best as they want to look.
Make it worse. But not only that, but times have changed though.
No, let me tell you, you can look as good as you want to look, have on your finest, pull them boots out and everything, and you will not get one glance.
But
and
Jen, but where are you
wrong with that? But I feel like you have to build yourself from within.
But also, Jen,
yeah.
But Jen, also, it depends on where you go. You cannot get dressed and be like, okay, yeah, I'm finna go to a mall or certain places that you see couples at.
But you gotta think about it though. In certain situations, you may have been out the game for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And now you just automatically want to step out and go back out there. Now you're in the same area with girls that's 10 years your junior.
Yeah.
That bodies is banging. Hair is, dang. I don't even know how to begin to get my hair like that. Even if I went to somebody. I wouldn't even know what to ask for. I wouldn't even know what to ask for. You know what I'm saying? It's just like these things. Sometimes you cannot compete in certain arenas because you are just you're behind. So I think you have to build yourself from within and know, okay, even if I go out tonight and not a single person look at me, I know
I look good.
That I look good.
But see, that's the thing. Not saying you looking for that first compliment, because you'll get that. But I'm saying start to build something, because it do comes from the inside. But if you can see, because people don't have to give you a compliment to know that somebody looked at you. Nobody gives anybody no compliments unless you by yourself. But you know if somebody didn't glance at you. Now you can tell if they didn't did a little eye glance.
Yeah, but a lot of times you gotta understand too. Most dudes, they've been in relationships, they've been in whatever, and know how to just quickly look and turn away. You might not notice that they even looked.
Oh, yeah, I know. Because guess what? I know. I would know that you looked because there's no way. I don't care if it's a pastor, if it's whoever it could be.
But what?
If you have eyes, there's no way something can walk past. But they do it in so sneaky. Like, you know what? Lord, this is just a freaking... But see, I don't even know. This is just crazy. People do it different.
I just be feeling like people just be looking like it's nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you know a person is just not looking at you because you're in front of them rather than, you know, dang, you know, she look good, blah, blah, blah. I just feel like people just be looking around. Like, it don't even be nothing like that.
Well, I think it's the same thing.
You don't want to OD because Jen got a friend that be ODing. Yeah, girl, because...
He said good morning to me, so I feel like, you know, like, girl, you're human. He said good morning to you because you're a human being and he's not.
But most people that do that, if you do look, sometimes they be the ugliest ones that's looking for somebody like, yeah, girl, I know he want me because he called me and then all of a sudden y'all got pregnant and you didn't even do nothing with him. But because you're lying. You want these things to happen, but it did not happen. Mm-hmm. But you do know. Now, how you're going to do that little check is how you check if this was your man. Because if you're there, and y'all go somewhere, oh, trust me, listen, every female know before the man sees it, you know what came into the building with features that they were like, so you already looking. And now I can kind of remember back then with my kid's dad, it was, I don't know who it was, but he played it off so smooth, he was like, you know what? You ever had those before? I'm like, boy, you know, I ain't never ever had nothing like that. I don't even wear that. Just come on now. Like, you know, and then I got an opportunity to get them back. And I'm like, dang, you see those nice boots? Because I love men in boots. Like, you see those nice boots that guy had on? Yeah, this girl here, I tell you, boy, God dang. Yeah, but see, I got you back. And I feel good about that because I'm not going to let you be the only one. Listen, we all have eyes. God made these eyes for looking. But don't be disrespectful. You can see something. Because sometimes I be saying, God, I thank you for me not being a celebrity. Because I don't know how those women do it. Like, I would be so... Like, every time it's like it's nothing but nice-looking, glamour females that men have to cheat. Like, you have no other choice but to cheat because it's around you all day. But, guys, we're going to end this in our very next conversation. We want to talk about is if you break up, what are some of the steps that you took to heal yourself and just get a little bit stronger, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's it. And like, comment, subscribe some of the things that we said. Is this something that you struggle with, or is it just something it's normal? People do these things. It's everyday life, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's it. We're out.
Okay.